Hi, I'm Christine with another episode of Artbooking Made Easy, and I love this one. Can I just tell you how excited I am to share with you keys 80 and 81. Now, if you're wondering what those are, they are the teen girl layout keys, and they will bring out the fun, spunky teenager in any of you. In fact, these two layout keys contain some of my favorite elements, and I'm really excited to show you a little bit more about what they are and how you can use them. First of all, these two keys contain the 10 things elements. So you get this great title of 10 things, and you also get the 1 through 10 items. This is really, truly one of my favorite elements. I've used it on a number of my layouts already because it's so fun to make 10 things I love, 10 books I want to read, 10 places I want to visit, and you'll see in this fun color combination how darling it looks. Now, I've used two different overlays, just half overlays. I love that Artbooking has both full-size overlays and half-size overlays. Again, everything on this layout has been cut at 11 inches, and it's all proportionally linked in size, so I don't have to do any of the brainification myself, which I love. But you'll see that here on this page, I've used the sunburst layout, and on this page, I've used the chevron layout. Those are from two different keys, the page 80 and 81, but because all the elements on 80 and 81 are stylistically similar, they're going to work really, really well together. And I've simply backed each one of the overlays with different colors of background and texture paper and cardstock to help really tie my color scheme together. I also want to point out this really fun scribble trend. Now, I don't know about you, but I even want my scribbling to look perfect. This is a fabulous stamp set from close to my heart. It's a really, really fun way to incorporate another pop of color with that scribble trend in any one of our exclusive inks that you like. Now, you'll also note these great photo frames that have the little heart corners. Now, these are not that mysterious, but I want to show you how to use them. They come in two different sizes when you cut them at the 11-inch finished size. They're really great for normal size photos that you have on hand. They come in 4x6, and this one is 3x3. You'll see that your Cricut machine will already cut the bottom of the heart for you. This is the 3x3 one. And all I have to do is bend and slide that photo right in to my photo mat. No adhesive required. I can use adhesive if I want to give it a little bit of extra grip, but I don't need to. And then all I need to do is just adjust it to make it fit just right, just the way I want it. And then down it goes onto my layout. So, so easy. And of course, if I wanted to cut out those hearts and then pop them with some foam tape or use them a little differently, I can. But that's how that cute frame works. Such a darling addition to that fun layout. Now, let's turn our attention to this layout, which still uses keys 80 and 81, but you'll notice on this one I used the same overlay. Now, you're always going to get a full-size overlay and a half overlay. On this one, because I used it on background and texture paper, I didn't feel like I even needed to back those great chevron overlays. I just added them. Now, I've used the photo mats from two different keys. This key, this photo mat, this big photo mat, as you can see, comes from page 80. But these fun photo mats that are done in my brackets come from 81. And remember how I said they really are stylistically similar. So you can feel free to mix and match any way you want. And I love these great, great titles. The titles on the teen pages are so, so versatile. You'll use them for everything. Once again, you can see my great little scribble trend coming in for those of us who like our scribbles to be absolutely perfect. Now, I also want to show you a few other things that you can do with these great keys to make some fun cards. Look at this darling card. This card was made using some of the elements from the teen keys. So I took a half overlay, I cut it at 2 3/4, so it is this exact same overlay. Cut it at 2 3/4 inches using real dial size, and you're going to get this look. And then I have backed it in some creme brulee cardstock, as you can see. Now, my green focal here that my butterfly is stamped on and popped from, my green focal is simply one of my photo mats. I've used that mat and I've just cut it down to a smaller size. So on this one, I've used a 2 3/4 inch size for my mat, and it's going to be a great focal image. And then you can see that I've got my little heart border. The heart border is also my great border that's shown on page 80. So it's just right here on page 80. This one I cut at the regular 11-inch size. I just trimmed a few inches for what I wanted on my card. And of course, I saved the other 6, 7, 8 inches so that I can use it on another project. And I love the mixy-matchy colors. I've got a little bit of sweet leaf. I've got my sorbet. I've got my cotton candy fun pattern. Everything looks great when you're a teen because you can mix and match your sassy style any way you want. So that's it for today's episode of Art Booking Made Easy, with an emphasis on the easy and an emphasis on the sassy style. If you'd like to get in on all the art booking fun, make sure to contact your independent, close to my heart consultant so that you can get art booking for your very own self.